to Korea is really just such a huge sense of adventure because it was something familiar to me because from my past experience with like Taekwondo and K-pop and whatnot. But also, I wanted to be alone, away from everything that I was familiar with. And I figured going to Korea and knowing a little bit about the culture that it was already definitely way different from the US. Being in a country where you don't understand anything and everything looks so different and people just act way differently, it was quite the culture shock. At first coming in, I didn't even know the hill existed, so it was kind of this, I can't say pleasant surprise, quite a bit frustrating at first. The hill gets you in a bit of a pensive mood, and it kind of grounds you. Generally speaking, when I walk up the hill, at least in the beginning, I've usually walked up alone, and it was quite a lonely experience. There's just something you just have to struggle with every time you just begin the first step towards that hill, and it never really gets better. Honestly, coming into Dima, I didn't have any expectations of what's gonna happen. I kind of went in cold. I was a bit worried that I wouldn't grow as a person and that it would be kind of a waste of experience because I would come in just not really taking anything seriously, taking everything for granted. And this hill, in a sense, kind of parallels that idea. Just walking on the hill gets you thinking or philosophizing because you're trying to kind of mitigate like any sort of thought. Kind of represents kind of a human's journey through life. It's this necessary thing. It's painful. It could be beautiful, and it's kind of something you go through from home and from work. And it's always going to be there, regardless if you had a great night or if you had a shitty day. It's not going to reward you. It's not going to take care of you. It's just going to be there. It's kind of been with me in all the times that I went through, like the good and the bad, and the times that I feel like I've grown and learned a lesson, and the hill just kept going, and it stays there, and it's kind in a sense that it doesn't change, and brutal in the same exact way. This journey for the past couple months has been unexpectedly enlightening. I mean, coming from the plane, I felt like I was stubborn and I knew like this isn't gonna change me, this isn't gonna do anything for me. Instead of learning, it's more just really discovering, realizing that it is true, that I've always kind of known that it's true, and that I was always kind of running away from it. I feel like I'm too comfortable back home, and this place of uncomfortability has really made me think differently and change like my wirings. Life feels a bit different. Everything seems a bit smaller, but at the same time bigger from seeing a different country and experiencing different people in different walks of life. Coming back from it and looking back at everything, I definitely feel like I've changed as a person, as a whole, and become a citizen of this planet, this world. And hopefully I could put that forward into something beautiful for everyone to experience.